What is like YouTube? This is Juan from the TheGamersMinistry, and the footage we're watching was recorded on December 9th, 2011, and today is February 7th, 2012. And we're about to embark on our objectives for the assassination mission at Damascus, our first assassination mission. And luckily, the first objective we're tackling is an eavesdrop, which is very simple. Just sit on a bench, lock in, and listen.
So, how did you manage to do it?
Oh, it wasn't easy, my friend. No, not at all. Cursed merchant caught me trying to steal from him. Called for help.
I can't imagine the guards were pleased.
At least a dozen of them appeared. All well armed and spoiling for a fight.
What did you do?
I ran over, under, and through the crowd. Knocked over a few stalls for good measure. But they kept coming.
Then how did you escape?
With a little help from my friends.
What do you mean?
There's a couple of my brothers who gather around the southeastern exit of the souk. They let me pass and then turned their attention towards the guards. Kept them distracted while I got away. Without their help, I wouldn't be here right now.
Okay. What the dude was talking about was saving citizens. So when you save a citizen, one of the two things will happen. Either a scholar will come out from there, or vigilantes. And vigilantes are these dudes that help you out. Like as you run from guards, they'll grab a hold of guards to let you escape. I'm not saving the citizens. That's like a secondary objective, and there's a lot of those for every single district in every single town, and I am not doing those. But if you plan on doing those, they will be a great help. So yeah. Anyway, oh, so we're gonna do an interrogation mission now. And you might remember earlier that I said that something always happens at the end of interrogation missions. So let's find out once we start this one. So what you want to do for an interrogation mission is just simply get a good distance between the two of you and try to lock in. And the game will tell you when, you know, it will lock in automatically when you try to lock in, it will lock it properly when you're at the right distance.
Saladin's men would have surely turned on him. Could be we won the battle because of that man.
So Saladin was the Muslim leader during the Crusades, I guess the Christian Crusades that were coming from Europe. And the dude was quite the general, I gotta say. You know, he won a lot of key battles. It was, you know, the dude was the man. What can I say? So the thing is, for interrogation missions, what you gotta do is you gotta approach these guys from behind. Just keep some good distance. Like if you were just tailing somebody on real life, just make sure there's no cops around. And once you see them in a dark alley all by themselves, you say hi with your fist. Yeah. What's wrong? What's wrong with you, buddy? You take it like a man. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. Yeah. Just let me hit you. No, you don't hit back. I hit you. Oof. Dude.
You seem to know quite a bit about Tamir. Tell me what he's planning.
I know only the stories I tell, nothing more.
A pity. There's no reason to let you live if you've nothing to offer in return.
Wait! There is one thing.
Continue.
He is preoccupied as of late. He oversees the production of many weapons.
What of it? They're meant for Saladin. This does not help me, which means it does not help you.
No, stop, listen! Not Saladin. They're for someone else. The crests these arms bear, they are different, unfamiliar. It seems Tamir supports another, but I know not who.
Is that all?
Yes. I've told you everything I know.
Oh,
then
really?
It's time for you to rest.
Oh! Yep. We got everything we wanted out of him, and that's sadly his tale. Okay. So now we're just gonna fast forward as we head to our next objective. Let's see. And it's gonna be an eavesdrop mission. Yep, let's go. Oh wait. Or did I choose the other one? I don't know. Whichever. We're just gonna. Yeah, it looks like we're locked into the eavesdrop mission. So these guys right there to our left, those are the save citizen missions. You can go and fight those guys and one of the two will happen. Either when you fight them, some scholars will be available to you to use for blending purposes, or you'll get some vigilantes, and the vigilantes will grab the guards like I was mentioning earlier as you run away. In my opinion, I think the vigilantes are the better of the two. But yeah, another eavesdrop mission, and these are, I wish that all the missions were eavesdrop missions. They're so easy to execute. Just sit down and listen. But sadly, that's not the case. Listen.
I'm telling you, it's rats.
No, it's children. I hear them laughing.
Rats or children. Either way, it's bad for business. All that noise!
Someone needs to get up on those beams and clear them out.
I wonder how they're getting up there.
Must be through the central courtyard.
Then we should ask the guard to have a look.
Ah, they're all much too busy polishing the backside of their master.
Okay, seriously, how do you confuse children with rats? That's a huge comparison right there. That's like a huge difference. But meh, in any case, let's do this, guys. Fast forward. Let's just go towards our next objective. As I'm recording this, I have this in very low quality, so I'm assuming it's an eavesdrop mission, kind of by the looks of the icon, but I am not 100% sure, so we'll find out in a few. But yeah, there's I think about 5 different mission types, or main mission types, that we'll find throughout the game. For the PC release of this game, they included 2 more types of missions, which kind of, you know, it helps keep the game a little bit more fresh, because it's constantly doing the same thing over and over. It's tiring. Anyway, I'm trying to be as stealthy as possible, not call any attention to the guards, because at one point in the game, this will get the attention that you'll be attracting from the guards gets really annoying. So yeah, anyway, so it is an eavesdrop mission, and let's just lock. Oh, dude, sit down, Altair. Look and listen.
He's called another meeting.
What is it this time? Another warning? Another execution?
No, he has work for us to do.
Which means we won't be paid.
He's abandoned the ways of the Merchant Guild. Does as he pleases now.
He treats us as if we were his servants.
And the guard does nothing to stop him.
Enough! We must go. If we're late, he'll be angry, and we'll suffer for it.
Perhaps one day, someone will have the courage to stand up to him.
Perhaps. But until that day arrives, we should do as told.
The good old guilds. Man. Anyway, so yeah, Tamir's within the souk, so that's good. Now we know where we can find this dude and how to attack him. Well, at least we know where he's gonna be and when. So yeah. Okay, we got 2 more missions. Usually you only need to do 3 objectives in order to move on with the game. For, I guess, informational purposes, I like to.
It's only a matter of time before someone else discovers it.
Tell him then, it's in his best interest to keep the souk secure.
He won't meet with me. Too busy with this new deal of his.
And the guards?
Tried already. They won't lift a finger unless the order comes from him.
Then what will you do?
I'll go to Al-Mualim.
The Merchant King? He won't see you.
He doesn't have to. I've written him a letter that explains the problem. He can read it and decide for himself.
Okay. Before I continue, this is a pickpocket mission. So, for pickpocket missions, like we did earlier, you just simply want to keep a little bit of space between the person and us. Because you'll notice that sometimes they just stop and start to look around. If you're too close to them when they stop, the mission automatically aborts, and then you just gotta restart the memory. Yeah, you gotta resync with that DNA sequence by just simply going far away and then coming back, and you can do it. So with this guy right here, I'm just giving him his time, giving him his space, let him get comfortable. Let him think that nobody's following him. Although he has no reason to, but that's just how the game is coded for pickpocket missions. Oh, so he stops, and I just go away. You don't want to bring any unnecessary attention. Just keep moving like that. Don't bring any unnecessary attention to yourself. And as he's going, yeah, booyah. So yeah, one more mission to go. Oh, look at that guy. Those dudes back there, those are Templars. The dude in the red helmet. If you defeat all of those, you unlock an achievement, but we won't get into that. I'm not gonna go do any of that. There's also this other thing called, you know, you can get other achievements by capturing all the flags. Flags are like these little collectible items that you can obtain for every single district in the game and for cities. But I didn't bother with it. To this day I haven't even unlocked those achievements. I don't care a lot for them. Okay, our final mission, and it seems to be a pickpocket mission. Yep. Let's listen. Wait.
Do you understand?
Yes. I am to deliver the letter to your merchant friend.
And you know who to see?
The same man as always.
Do not think to betray my presence in this city. We have many eyes, many ears.
And many arms, yes. Good for silencing those who say too much. I know this well. You have my word.
Good. Then be quick about it. Time is short.
Oh yeah. Well, time is gonna short. Although time is short, is never, you know, it's gonna take a long time for you gonna start sweating bullets, buddy. Because I'm taking those papers. Yep. Yeah, just keep going. I'm just a guy praying in the corner, minding my own business. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, dude. I just wanna. Oops. Oh, yeah. I was lucky. I thought I almost failed there. Okay. So now all we got to do is go to the bureau. So let's fast forward. Meh. So there's. See. So that's kind of like the thing. That's pretty much. This is the whole formula to the game. And it just becomes, I guess, one of the game's shortfalls, because you just simply do this at for every single assassination mission. You go to a city, you listen to all the objectives, and you then carry out the assassination mission. Ubisoft kind of promised that for every single assassination you could do it every different approach and stuff like that, and that's more of a lie than a truth.
Altair, it is good to see you, and in one piece.
You as well, friend.
I am sorry for your troubles.
Think nothing of it.
A few of your brothers were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'm certain you'd have slain them where they stood.
Isn't that what you said last time?
Yes.
That's weird.
You've never been one for the creed, have you?
Is that all?
I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to the Mass?
A man named Tamir. Al-Mualim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it.
I trust you have searched the area to better understand your enemy.
Yes. Here's what I've learned. Tamir rules over the Souk El Salah. He makes his fortune selling arms and armor, and is supported by many in this endeavor. Blacksmiths, traders, financiers. He's the single largest death dealer in the land.
And have you devised a way to rid us of this blight?
A meeting is being arranged at Souk El Salah to discuss an important sale. They say it's the largest deal Tamir has ever made. He'll be distracted with his work. That's when I'll strike.
Your plan seems solid enough. I give you leave to go.
So the Armdir of Salahadin. He's a double agent for somebody else, huh?
You may rest here until you are ready.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna rest, buddy. I might die in this mission, dude. Come on. Although I am the best.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Okay. Well, anyway, guys, I'll continue on the topics that I was talking here on the next vid. See you then.